What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel where I just try to teach you how I did it, how I shot it, how I learned over the years, and I'm trying to just project that towards you. So if you are one of those photographers like I was when I first started getting into weddings, and I was just like so stressed out for a whole week just trying to I gotta prepare for this, how am I gonna do this, blah 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 blah, and just nervous. And I remember within that first year I was like, do I really want to do this for my life? Like, do I want to really get into this? Because it was just so stressful. But I can tell you, after a lot of trial and error and pushing through it and learning about lighting and just experience in shooting weddings, like, I love it now. I love the challenge. I love when it's a bad weather, or I love when it's bad lighting, because that gives me an opportunity to create something for the couple and to blow their minds, like take something out of nothing and just give it to them on a platter. So if you are new or a beginner to lighting or anything like that, welcome. And let's just jump right in real quick here. So this is a wedding I did a few months ago, and we just got out of the ceremony, the reception area. They had to do a few toasts. And as you can see, we're in a neighborhood area, so there's really no, there's this little grass area, but there's just a lot of noise. There's cars, and if I stop it right there, you can see that car has headlights on right here. That means, my body cam makes it look pretty bright, but it's really actually getting dark quick. It's already, I think, at sunset time. So it's going quick, all the lights are on already, and I need to get this couple out and get some photos because we hardly had any time yet, and our time is almost up. So I need to get out and create some cool photos for them. And so here we go. But as you can see, I brought two lights. So I'm like, all right, I might need a couple lights because it's going to be dark pretty quick. So I wanted to do a little backlight, maybe a little cross light. So as you can see right here, I just wanted to do one back and then one in the front. So, and I believe this 8200 has a full CTO gel on. I just put a full CTO gel on this part. And then my front Manfrotto, they're both 12-foot Manfrotto stands. My front 8200 has a mag sphere on it. But again, there's a lot of noise, there's cars, everything. So I really wanted to just try to find somewhere where I could just kind of darken enough to create something with the couple. And so I thought, this boulevard right here with this beautiful tree, and there was a few fall colors on it. So I was like, all right, we'll start right here. So really simple. And you're seeing, what is it, about 18... My time on my video is at 18 minutes and 45 seconds. So we're just going to kind of jump ahead up to 20-ish. So it took me a little over a minute to set up the lights, dial in my camera, and about a minute and a half or so. So, that's the biggest thing I think with off-camera lighting to get comfortable with is just practice. Try to get your light set up, get it tuned in, because you don't want your couple just standing there the whole time just waiting, especially when the sun's already going down quickly. I don't want to waste a lot of time setting up lights and getting everything all rocking out and stuff. I want to try to quick. So this was over a little over a minute. I set up the lights and stuff like that. And there was a test shot. I could see it turned it down there. So we will just start it from here.
No, I'm just kidding. Oh, that's awesome. All right, cool. Let's see. I might have, actually, kind of open up a little bit more. And then just hold hands. Then I'm going to have you kind of do that again, where put your feet together and just kind of kick your hip, whatever you feel. Yeah. And then just kind of bring the knee up. So it gives that curve. Perfect. And then you can just put your hand in your pocket. Lean on a hip, whatever you feel comfortable. Get up a little closer. And then look at me first. Try to manipulate so I can't. Oh, I like these leaves here. I know I picked this spot for a reason.
And as always, I'll show the edited photos I sent. And here, let's see if I can. There we go. I'm going to use this actually so you can see the picture a little bit better. And then so you can see my settings as well. So I had 1/200th of a second, f1.4 ISO 64, and then I used my Nikon Z6 IIs. This camera, I have a 35 millimeter art lens 1.4, and then my other camera, I have 70-200 on it. So kind of shooting from the hip, both cameras. So they're already tuned in, I believe. And let's just go from there.
Yeah. All right, cool. Let's see. Have you look at each other. Perfect. Love it. Yeah. You just keep focusing on each other. If I ever want you to turn, like I'll tell you, but just enjoy it, you know.
Now I got my 70-200 out, and I always try to say that too. Like while I'm moving around and I shoot tons of different angles. I want to get close. I want to get tight. I want to get down, get up, whatever the case may be. Use the 70-200, get a little tighter. But I always just tell them, like, while I'm moving around and I'm quiet, like, just try to focus on each other and just enjoy it. You know, enjoy this. This is such a small moment of your day. And I don't want you just standing there, like, just looking at me, waiting for my instructions. It's like, if I want to turn anything, like, you just keep doing what you're doing. I already set you up. So you guys just focus on each other. And if I want to change the pose or do anything else, I'll tell you, you know, so just, I think that always helps the couple just enjoy themselves. Like just in this picture, like he's just smiling at her and you know they're enjoying each other. So they just got married.
Go.
And here is the first one I delivered, the 70-200. As you can see, I just wanted to get something tight so I can compress it. But just again, I had it at 1/200th of a second, f2.8, ISO 250, and then my Nikon Z2. I have two bodies of the Nikon Z2s, 200 millimeter, so I had it fully zoomed in here. And I think that's why I went all the way back too. I was just kind of doing some different focal lengths.
Janet, can you kind of grab your dress a little bit, and then I don't know how much you can because I know it's bustled. I would just lightly grab it and just kind of just give your hands up and do like move it around a little bit. Yeah, you could just hold on to it and then just kind of, you know, flow your body. Yeah. Get into it with your body. Perfect. I love it. Now you just enjoy the show, Kevin. You just you don't do much. You can just stay there and enjoy it.
He was too. He was.
Oh, I love it.
His face. He's like, yeah, I'm enjoying it. Then I throw in a few black and whites too. I like black and whites. And as you see, I'm getting lower here, shooting a little bit more horizontal and get down really low. Use the tree as kind of a foreground blockage, you know, the front foreground tree there. And then you can see the background tree. So just a few little things.
Yeah, that's great. Awesome. You guys are awesome. It's great. Yeah, so I'm just kind of like darkening everything else. So you guys kind of pop out a little more. So you don't see the cars and all that jazz. See, I like this. Actually.
See, that's another thing. Like when you have them out there and, you know, you're setting up lights and stuff like that, you know, if it is taking you a few minutes or something like that, but then they're just kind of like, okay, you know, and you take a picture, you know, and you kind of get them, you know, your first little rundown, how to do a couple easy poses, you know, shake her dress, stuff like that. Just standing normal, just kind of separated from each other. And then you just like every once in a while, I like to just show them, like if it's something that doesn't look like the environment, like these pictures don't look like the environment. You know, it's nice and dark. They're lit up. And they got the orange. I got the orange CTO gel on the back, so it kind of warms it and everything. And so just give them a little peek, you know, just be like, hey, yeah, this is what I'm doing. You know, this is like, because on their side, they're just like, okay, what is he doing? Like, why is he moving all over the place and taking these photos everywhere? And he's way over there, and we're just standing here, like, you know, like I'm sure people question that sometimes, or you know, maybe they just feel uncomfortable. Like, are we doing anything right? Are we standing right? Should we do something else? Or just, you know, I know if I'm on the other side of a camera, like I don't feel as comfortable as when I'm on this side of the camera. So just show him a little peek. And then as you've seen his reaction, he was like, oh, that's great. You know, and then they get excited and they're like, all right, what are we going to do next? So never feel, or if somebody feels like they're uncomfortable in a situation, always show them just what you're trying to do, and show how good they look, because they just look great. But here we go.
Doesn't even look like it's nice.
You know what? This is the first time I've ever tried this stuff. I've never tried it. But can you guys hold hands again? It's a Atmosphere.
So this is actually the first time I did, and here is the Atmosphere. But you can get this on like Amazon, or you can order it through B&H. I think I might have ordered this from B&H, but I got 4 cans for something. And it's cool. You know, you see a lot of people use these for like senior portraits and stuff like that. You just spray it. And then especially with off-camera lighting, I mean, you pretty much need some kind of lighting. But if it's calm out, which it was tonight, it was pretty calm. There was really not a lot of wind in this wedding. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to throw one in my little pouch in the back, because I had one in the trunk because I just bought it. I never tried to use it. So I'm like, all right, I might try to use it if there's an opportunity. So this was a small opportunity. I had that orange gel already on there in the back. So spraying it would cause it to give like an orange atmosphere behind them. So I just wanted to try it. But usually I would want to rather try it with like a second shooter or somebody helping me so they can spray while I photograph. But here I was like, you know what, I'm going to try to spray it and then run and take photos. So
So it's supposed to give like a dust. It does.
Both hands or just like this or facing that way? Which
I
way?
would say I like holding hands and kind of facing,
Like this?
and then maybe even like Kevin, like instead of just straight, like maybe you put a foot back, just to kind of just have a little offset. But I want you guys facing, yeah, straight on like that. That's perfect. And then I want you to kind of offset, but open your body that way a little more, because I'm going to shoot from that way. It's calm enough, so this should work. It doesn't work in wind. I've never tried this stuff. I'm just going to spray a bunch.
Okay, let's try it.
and sorry, as you see again, my other light stand, it's probably about 8 feet tall, and I just kind of have it shooting over this way, just trying to fade it on the cup a little bit. It's like right on them. So, and you can see the direction it's going right there. Just wanted to kind of, again, make a point to show you where my light, and this light stands this far back, shooting directly at the other light. So they're kind of crossing each other, just to show you how I have it set up. So
You guys just keep looking at each other and loving it. And one,
Hopefully it doesn't all blow away.
I can run over. Woo. Ooh, it did work a little bit.
and that's from a different shoot. That's from across the street there. So
Yeah, it does kind of
we'll do that in another video.
Oh, wow.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, like that's cool. 'Cause it's
Oh,
just kind of
wow.
like
That's fantastic.
sweet. I like it. first time ever. You guys are my guppies. My triumph.
Hey, I'm glad to pick up.
Yeah. Well, we still got light.
And I'll just stop there. I just wanted to show you quick, like using the Atmosphere and just trying to get a different little look. And I'll just go through these again. Like, as you can see, you know, it did light up pretty good, actually. Lit up behind them, gave them a little bit of fog, you know. And yeah, it's not bad actually. Like look at how much it really hit for me, like spraying on my own and running over and taking a photo. So it was pretty calm out, because if it was windy, that would have just blown right away. I've done it before now since that. If there's even a little breeze, it's like I could probably do it if I had assistance, but I've seen people do it with one person on each side and spraying at the same time, which that would work too if it was a little more breezy. But for just myself, like even just this shot right here, you can see it's all up in here. I kind of like how it's split too. I think it's split because of the tree there, but it just gave it a little, or maybe actually because of the gel on the front of the speedlight. I kind of thought that was neat, but you can see just the total difference of this is without, this is with. So it's kind of neat, you know, gives it a little bit more background, you know, kind of atmosphere. Atmosphere, because that's what it's called. But anyways, I just want to run through that real quick. And again, you know, trial by area. If you are new to this, you know, off-camera lighting and stuff, don't be scared of it. You know, I see so many people that are just like, I've worked with a lot of people too that have been shooting photography like longer than me, and they don't use off-camera lighting. And it's not that like they don't ever want to. It's just that, you know, they like just natural light and they feel comfortable in there. And I do too. I love shooting natural lights. I love shooting natural photos and stuff like that. And I like delivering both. But I guess my jam has always been I like getting more dramatic and just more like wall hanger kind of photos where it's just like pop them out of the scene and, you know, make it look just like these, you know, like this old house and then just one light behind them and another one at them. And I'll do another video on this side too, but that'll be for another video. This one's already going for 17 minutes, but just don't be scared of it. You know, if you want, you know, grab a friend, grab a couple that you're friends with. You know, everybody's got a married couple or just a couple of their friends. Just say, hey, you want to go out? Let's go to the park and you guys mind if I take some photos and play around with lighting? You know, like you could do that every day for 2 weeks. And you'd be so advanced from day 1 to day 14. Just taking a couple out, doing an hour shoot, and you know everybody would be happy to do that. It's like, yeah, I get free photos with my, you know, husband or whatever the case may be. Like, let's do it. So, you know, there's no excuse not to learn. And you know, there's plenty of outlets on YouTube, or there's plenty of paid like learning things online as well, or classes probably in your neighborhood. Like just explore. You know, SLR Lounge is one I really got into. That's for the business side, for lighting and everything. So if you're looking for something that's really just good and really starts at the basic and grows your lighting, you know, Pi is awesome at SLR Lounge, and the MagMod community is just great. You know, that's all the products I've been using with the lights, with the gel and everything. So it's out there. You just got to do it. So anyways, I'm done jabbing here, but thank you so much again for jumping on my channel. And you know, if you're new, you know, I always say subscribe, like, whatever the case may be. But I'm more challenging you. Just share it. Just like if you think somebody can benefit from this video, share it to them. You know, and if it can help them, then I'm happy, because if I can help one person, then this is all worth it for me. So yeah, just share it to somebody. I don't really care about anything else. Just share it to somebody that you think it will help. One person. But anyways, thank you so much. And that's it. I'm done. Adios, amigos.